Hello there, everybody. Happy Friday and welcome to the stream. Hope you all have been having a good day so far. It's, here the weather has been pretty hot, but not anything too bad. Just kind of a bit of a day, to be honest with you. I feel like I haven't done that much, but at the same time, I feel like I've done a lot of just conversing. So I don't know how you technically describe that, but regardless. We're moving on to Mega Man 6, which is the final of the NES titles that we're going to play first. Not the last of the 8-bit ones, because we have Mega Man 9 and 10 later on, but at least the last from Collection 1 here as well. Then we'll move on to Collection 2, which will have 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I think it may have more in there. You know, I'm curious real fast. Hold up. Just so I'm not thinking about this as we're going through, I want to see what is on Legacy Collection 2 real fast. Yeah, I hope you all are doing well anyways today. Okay, so yeah, it's just 7, 8, 9, and 10. Weird. Okay. Not an even split. I mean, I kind of get why. It just feels good to have 1 through 6 in the original, but I feel like you could have put, like, I don't know, Mega Man and Bass in the second one to make it a little bit more even. Put the Wily Wars in there. I don't know, do something. Hey there, Anthony, how you doing today? Yeah, so Mega Man 6 is my favorite of the NES trilogy. Oh my god, I was just talking about 6. Out of the NES titles, the first annual robot tournament was held. Like, just look at our ensemble here. These are a bunch of weird robot masters. And I also just really like this game's sound font. Mr. X, the sponsor of the tournament, took control of the robots and began to take over the world. Mega Man, Mr. X, why? It's time to tell you the truth. I have been manipulating that fool Dr. Wily from the beginning. I mean, you kind of look a little bit like Wily. It's a little interesting. Now I no longer need Dr. Wily's help. Mega Man won't stop you. Follow me, Rush. Again, not the budget. This song's so good. All Mega Man title theme songs are short, they're sweet. I started playing Pokemon Legends Arceus and went shopping earlier. Very nice. Is this your first time playing Legends Arceus, or you played it before? Also, hold up, before we go ahead and get started here, I also have returning dog friend Mia. Say hi. She is in her basket. And she will probably just chill there during the stream. If she starts barking because one of the other dogs sets her off, then, well, I'll make sure that, I don't know, shut the door or something like that. Sorry about the BS you're going for on your main channel. Hey, it's all good, Vess. It's just frustrating, to be honest with you, because, like, I don't know, I've looked into it and I'm just like, I don't understand. I wish they would just give me more info. The fact that in today's email they said, we are unable to give you more info than the last email, which they didn't give me any info, aside from the fact that I can appeal, which I already knew, but there's no reason to take that risk. It's just really frustrating. It's really annoying. I do have a backup version of the video where I went through and I made some changes. Like, most of the core thing is still there, but there are changes I do think they kind of lessen the overall impact of the video, but I think it hasn't gotten detected for some reason. But the reason why I really wanted to nip this in the bud is because A, I want to stop other people from having to deal with this kind of garbage, because this is really dumb. I mean, I'm one man, I'm a small channel, and this is my first time doing a film analysis video. I'm not going to do anything realistically, but at least if there's more voices out there, people are doing research kind of like I was doing and see more people struggling with this, and maybe it helps out with that. 2, that's the version of the video I just really want to be, you know, monetized again. You know, I think that's the better version of it. And free, just kind of the principle of it at this point. I mean, I think it falls under fair use. I used like 1 second of audio from the movies, and it's not with a black screen too. It's not even any spoken dialogue or anything, so yeah, I don't know. First time I got a couple months ago alongside a few other Switch games on sale and just starting out. Oh, very nice. Enjoy. I quite like Legends Arceus. I think it's actually one of the better Pokemon games. So let's go ahead and take a look at our ensemble here. We have Wind Man, Flame Man, Tomahawk Man, Centaur Man, Night Man, Yamato Man, Plant Man, and Blizzard Man. So this is, they have, again, it was kind of like the 8 Robot Masters and kind of like this world tournament and everything like that. So this kind of has you traveling all over the different world, the different places. Again, I really just like the sprite work and just how a lot of this stuff comes together. Like, I love this like expression that Centaur Man here has. It's just like a really strong looking ensemble to me. But we're gonna go ahead and start with Wind Man. That's the first one on the roster. And I love this, how they just give you these little stats up here, the location, Master of Wind. It's all completely like nonsensical and not really relevant, but it's just fun. I'm a Dragon Ball person. I like needless stats. Also, I love this song. You're gonna hear me gushing a lot in this video, in this stream, just because, again, there's so much I really just love about this game. But I also like, I mean, it makes sense being the 6th game, but just the sprite work in this one, top of the line. Is there a reason you don't co-stream on Twitch, by the way? I remember you streaming there. You know, so one of the things that I was like just trying to do is I thought like, okay, I kind of want to see how it would be streaming on YouTube, just because more of my audience is established on YouTube. So that was kind of like the main intent when I originally started doing this. But the thing that I noticed was just that, like, whenever I would stream on the main channel, I was typically losing like quite a lot of subscribers. And, you know, usually it's like, hey, listen, I mainly just want to keep people around that do enjoy the content and everything, but it was taking a pretty sizable hit. And so for that reason, I'm like, well, I kind of want to move reactions off the channel as well, except for maybe for something like Xenoblade or like really big games, just because I don't want, like, I kind of like the idea of just having the main channel be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Not streamlined, but just like curated. So that was kind of the decision behind that. Now, I'd have to look into it. I think that there was some rule though against being able to co-stream on Twitch, or was that changed where you can actually do that now? And if that's the case, I could definitely look into doing that, especially just because I've been streaming more. Yeah, I appreciate that, Anthony. Thank you. To be honest with you, I'm not really optimistic. I'm pretty frustrated about it. I'm not really the kind of guy that gets angry very often. And like, even if I do get angry, it's usually like I just kind of like play it off a little bit more, just like, you know, it's like, okay, this is ridiculous, and laugh it off. But that made me upset, I won't lie. Again, I mainly just am upset because I want to get the video, I want to share it. You know, it's a completely new type of video than what I've done in terms of, like, you know, I think it's more streamlined in terms of what I'm doing, and I think that it's I mean, definitely covering a different subject matter. And this video, you know, it may not be everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine, but I still want to see how people will receive it and such. Oh god. So Mega Man 6 is actually, as far as Classic Series games go, is a bit easier than some of the others. Like, Wind Man is quite easy to deal with. You can co-stream on Twitch as well? Okay, I mean, if that's the case, then I can look into doing that and trying to manage that, because that may not be a bad option to just have this channel and then also use the Twitch channel, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that, like, watched on Twitch maybe that maybe don't even know about this, because it is really interesting seeing the difference between your different, like, the different platforms and everything like that. Like, there are people that, like, I see engage with a lot of my stuff on Twitter, but I don't really see them engage in comments on YouTube. But then there are people that You know, actually, there's usually a lot of cross between people that engage with my streams here that I definitely see on YouTube and everything like that. So Windman is actually going to be good against... I'm trying to remember. So Wind beats Flame, Flame beats Blizzard, Blizzard beats Plant, Plant beats Tomahawk, Tomahawk beats Yumana, Yumana beats Knight, Knight beats Centaur? I think that's the order. Again, this is another kind of weird lineup of Robot Masters, so it's trying to sometimes find some of the weaknesses. So there's oil here in this stage. Definitely got to be careful of this because there are enemies that you'll see right here that are going to drop fire. And if they drop fire on the oil, it will ignite and it turns into an insta-kill. So you can essentially just see them as they drop spikes down. Just be careful around these guys. I don't really see how... Oh gosh, I almost just did a dumb. I don't really see how that like middle balloon guy there was necessary, but I appreciate them still having it just because some of the older Mega Man games have these jumps that are just like kind of ridiculous or like a pixel perfect. Oh. Do not set off Mia. Please do not set off Mia. She's probably alert behind me. Yep. I see her ears perked up. I'm taking hits for it. Like I said, on yesterday's stream, Kosi will just bark at, like, anything. I'm gonna need that now. I didn't even do that. Ow. Oh my god, I'm just getting hit by everything. Okay, these guys can also ignite the oil here, so... Okay, so this is now insta-kill territory, so I gotta be a little bit careful. There we go. Now, I feel like I remember being able to beat a decent amount of Robot Masters in this game without really having to worry about switching to their weakness. I may just be getting a little bit greedy right now. Yeah, I'm getting greedy, hold up. Oh, yeah, I got greedy. I should have just used Windman to start off. I'm like, do I want to do a Buster only run, or do I, for beating the Robot Masters, or do I just not want to get a game over? And I think I'd rather not get a game over to try and at least have 2 runs in our series of playing for the Mega Man games where I don't get a game over. Because 5 right now is the only one that's happened for. I thought I was going to get it for 4, and then I got eviscerated by Wily. I do love this screen right here with getting the different powers, which actually is my subscribe notification for streaming. Okay, now you also saw something else in there, which I will show you guys. When we go to Blizzard Man, Master of Snow. So what we did is we got this here. So the way that Rush works in this game, instead of being like Rush Jet and Rush Coil and Rush Marine, is it gives you different forms for Mega Man. So for this one, I get a really strong Mega Man with less range, and you can see that bar there is my charge bar. but it's a really, really short power-up. But you can see, like, that took 3 shots to kill one of those. So let's see a regular Buster, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it takes 5. So it does cut it down a decent amount. I personally don't... To me, the trade-off for the range is not worth it. But there are still some points in which we are going to have to use that form in order to progress or to get certain things. Actually, I probably should have held left there even more. But we do want E-tanks whenever we can get them. There was an extra life back there, but it had one of those jumps that I don't really feel too comfortable with, where if you hit your head on the ceiling, then you're just gonna die. Oh, shoot. Ah! Well, this is just the other cool thing. It's like Mega Man 6 just has like so many like cool little set pieces like this. Okay, I'm actually gonna use Wingman to just get rid of that guy. Okay, so this is one of those situations where we're gonna want to use this upgrade in order to break this and get in here, because there's some goodies. Just another E-tank, but like, I'm not gonna complain with an E-tank. E-tanks are overall the best item in all of Mega Man, I would say. Okay, now this segment could be a little bit tricky. So what you want to do is hit that, stay here, get that. Actually, it's not that bad. I guess I bet there's one in Burst Man's that's definitely worse. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. No, 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 no. Not in the middle. No, not in the middle of the boss fight. No, come on now. Oh gosh, you're gonna ruin the viewer's ears. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, hold on. Okay, all right. Hey. Come on. Hold on. We're starting the door. We're starting the door. Okay. This is the one problem with being on dog duty when I'm showing the stream. No. Okay. All right, we're good now. Ooh, double roll. Ooh. There we go. You ready to throw hands with the boss? Mia, do you want to play? Wanna play? She kind of knows the D-pad, and that was about it. So I'll take that as a no. You get the B attack. I don't know why they didn't just write Blizzard attack. Like, I feel like they definitely had enough room to do that. Okay, so Blizzard allows us to beat Plant Man. Now you're also seeing these little Mega Man faces here. The way that this game works is that in order to get beat in this game, instead of, so in Mega Man 5, as you saw on Wednesday's stream, we had to collect a letter in each stage in order to get beat. The way that works in this is that there are 4 Robot Masters in this game that have alternate entrances to their boss room. And I believe it is actually just these 4 on the bottom. And if you do that, then you will get beat. So, that is what we're going to be doing. If I also recall, I don't think Beat is as good in this game as he is in Mega Man 5. This is also probably the most annoying stage in the game. A lot of perilous jumps. But yeah, even with the big forms, I'm typically staying in regular Mega Man most of the time, just because, like, the benefit of the charge shot having good range, I think, is just completely worth it. Also, the ability to slide. You cannot slide in the other forms. We haven't gotten the second form yet. The second form is definitely better than the power form, in my opinion. Oh, Eddie. You can't cheese Eddie, unfortunately, though. They realized. The bottom 3 Robot Masters are so extra. Yeah, and that's just the thing. It's just like, it's such a strange ensemble. It's like, why? Now, I think with these frogs, you can actually, because you have a charge shot in this game, unlike the frogs in like Mega Man 3 where you couldn't hit on the ground, you can actually hit these guys on the ground, which is very much appreciated. Ooh, I need that. Alright, make sure you're not holding the jump button there, otherwise you will die. I don't really need that. And we should be fighting another one of these, like, gorilla dozer things. Nice. Okay, yeah, so this is what you have to be careful about is, again, Mega Man loves throwing in some levels that just have those enemies that just jump out of pits and you don't really know which pits, you just kind of have to be careful. This is one of those levels. Now, if you have Jet, this section is a lot easier to manage. Or the equivalent of Jet in this game, rather. I do not. It's still not that bad, but... Oh, gosh dang it. I like how, again, I always say, like, oh, it's not that bad, and then I end up dying. Oh! No, 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 no! Oh, I'm getting messed up by frogs. Shopping was in store for JoJo. Yo, that's awesome! The world is my favorite stand in all of JoJo. I like the design a lot. I love the power. I love the mystery and the build-up to it. Oh, gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god! What am I doing? Okay, I really need to get those health things from those flowers. Oh no, I already picked them up, so you can't get them again. Just trying to bait some health here. Oh god, I'm playing a dangerous game right now. Oh, oh! Don't die. Oh! No! Okay, I'm using an E. Not risking it. Because that thing is gonna hit me. Ooh! Yeah. Alright. Now we're at Plant Man. So Plant Man, just like all your kind of barrier enemies, is gonna make a barrier, jump, and then throw that, then run, and do all this kind of stuff. Can't say there's no method to the madness. I do really appreciate it when he jumps backwards and it gives me more room to work with. Like, this is amazing. Thank you. Dang, I probably could have done a Buster only run on all the Robot Masters. I should have had more faith in myself when I fought against Flame Man. Get Plant B and Rush Jet Adapter. There we go. Okay, so I'll be able to show off this to y'all. So this will actually take us to Tomahawk Man. Master of Tomahawk. I always really like Tomahawk Man stage. Just the music is really nice here. Also doing a great job getting hit. So let me go ahead and use power here, and then I can show off Jet shortly. But as you can see, there's a little arrow here. Look at that! Oh my gosh. Mia. Hey. It's fine. So this is what Jet is. Essentially, you turn into... I've always kind of thought it was like a ladybug. Now again, you have no charge shot, and you have no... I know it's just thrusters, but always make me think of like wings back there. You have no charge shot, you have no slide. But you do have the ability to control your aerial mobility a lot better. So, this is one of my favorite incarnations of Jet, personally. Oh wait, we can cheese Eddie on this one. Ooh. It's probably fine, honestly. It's not like the best way to use an Eddie, but... Okay, so right here, we are actually going to go upwards here because we have Jet, so we can take this route. And honestly, I'm so used to taking this path that I don't even really remember what's on the lower path. But your jets are determined by that bar right there next to your health bar, so just be careful of that. Just gonna fly over this guy. So like this is a really good use for it right here. Could just get over to this side and do it as well, but get some good initial shots in the beginning. It's also really nice for something like this. So I'm gonna use that to get rid of this guy, but then we're gonna throw on Jet in order to take this lower path here, which I believe is actually the way to get the letter for this stage. Nice. Oh, but I kind of want to go that way because there's something actually very useful over there. I just remembered. So we're gonna take a slight deviation and we'll come back and take this path afterwards. Shoot, 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 no! Oh, I did it dumb. Okay, well, honestly, let's just see what's this way for the experimentation part of it, just because I'm not gonna be able to get the E-tank and everything back. Oh, really easy. And you'll understand why I want to go over to the left there, if, again, it is what I'm thinking it is. And we'll always be able to swing back and go the other way too. Ooh, perfect. It's a cool background for the NES. Yeah, Mega Man 6 is just really impressive with what it's able to do. And you'll see some of the stuff when we get into like Centaur Man and Nightman that I think are really cool. God. Bro! Okay, there we go. The range is too short, and you're gonna see later there's something else that's bad. So here's Proto Man, and he gives you the energy balancer. So what the energy balancer does is whenever you pick up a refill, it will automatically pump it into whichever one needs it the most, unless you have a specific power equipped, I believe. Which is fantastic. It is so good. And it's a shame that it wasn't in some of the other games before this. It's a little risky what I did there. So yeah, if I would have gone the other way, there would have been another path that would have been the normal exit. Because I'm pretty sure I went this way, this will give us the letter, or one of our 4 letters. Oh god, you never want to be in the corner versus Tomahawk Man. Now, Tomahawk Man is actually one of the harder ones to beat. That is weakness. He just covers a lot of range, and you want to stay close, but not like too close, because if you do, you're able to jump over all the stuff. I clutch it out. Oh! Let's go. Let's go. Whew. Beat B parts. There we go. Silver Tomahawk. Okay, so that allows us to, I believe Tomahawk beats, I think it's Yamato, and then Yamato beats Knight. It could be the other way around. I truthfully don't remember, since it's been a minute. But we're gonna go Yamato, because I think it is Yamato because he, like, jumps a lot. Like, this is so cool looking. I also just really like these teddy bear enemies. They always kind of looked like they had, like, sleepers hats on. I know it's not. It's more supposed to be, like, It's supposed to be more like a bamboo hat, but... So again, because we have the power adapter, we're able to take this path, and this should give us actually an optional mini-boss here. Yep. And I think the optional path is up top here with Jet. For 6, 1993, they're showing what we can do, which is the NES point. Yeah, exactly, because I think at this point Super Nintendo, because Super Nintendo was 1992, so I think that this game... Oh, shoot. Like, this game was definitely on older hardware at the time. Because Mega Man kind of stuck to a yearly release cycle for the longest time. Even the X series had that same kind of system. And Mega Man 7, which we're going to play next, actually came out after Mega Man X. But also the thing about 7 is, so 7 got a lot of flack, just because, again, X had come out. Mega Man takes up a lot more screen space than he does in the NES games. Like, you don't have as much of a view in front of you. And the game came out, like, it did not have long before it came out. Like, I think it was only, like, I think there's a video on it that says, like, 3 months or something ridiculous like that. Ah, shoot, I jumped too early. Oh, come on, come on. I can clutch this out, I can clutch this out. Ah, I jumped too early on him. Super Nintendo was 1991 in the US. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely, you know, an outdated kind of hardware at this point. Which, I mean, like, it's, you know, that happens. We still have Switch games coming out, despite the fact that the Switch 2 is out. Shoot. Throw it, yep. Ah, dang it. There we go. Much better. We got Yamato Spear and BE parts. Alright. Now it's time for Nightman. His attack and his defense are, well, his defense in particular is crazy. Again, another banger song. Very much want that. But I also just really like how the menu looks in this game. Wouldn't be a Mega Man game without some sort of like crusher puzzle or screen you gotta deal with. Oh. So this is a very interesting color palette, like purple and green here. I don't know. I feel like they could have just easily gone with like something more like gray, black, or white or something like that instead of this green, but they're like, nah, here, have some funky colors. A little bit of health. Oh, get some Eddie cheese. I'm never gonna say no to an E-Tank. I always like these guys with a little, like, graduate's hat. And another E-Tank. I'm about to be full up here. I'm getting close. That's 7. Max is 9. At least I believe it's 9. Which is weird that they have like 2 spots for it. This room's fun. Okay, and then I believe this is the right path to go. Yeah, now we got like hot pink and green. I think you can kill these guys with the charger. You can. Very cool. I'm actually gonna go ahead and use an E-Tank here. I know I have a lot of lives, but I have a lot of E-Tanks as well. Again, trying the trend of seeing... You know, I really wish I did go through and beat Flame Man with just a regular Mega Buster to keep the trend going, but... Because Nightmare's not that terribly difficult, if I recall. Yeah. Oh, he's giving me a great pattern, too. Now, you can hit him in the jump. The shield... Oh, gosh, okay. Bro, he's just walking. Ooh, okay, okay, I see you, Nightman. Okay, there we go. You wanted to vote the feeling of I feel like it's definitely a bit of a Rembrandt kind of color scheme here, personally. That's what I see. There we go. I think I actually maybe just annoyed her more than anything there, going to pet her. Alright, we got B. Get the T from Centaur Man. Crazy mobility. Really bad defense and attack, though. You know, I said that Plant Man may have my least favorite level in the game. I'm not sure. This one's got some annoying kind of gimmicks in it. Some of them are cool, but like there's some... I'm remembering there's some sections where it's like, yeah. I do like the enemy types, though. Shoot. Again, crazy color schemes though, with like purple and blue and yellow. Okay, so this is definitely the section where it's like, getting our obligatory Bubble Man kind of setup here. Nice. Okay, and this is where it gets trippy. So the way that this works is where it is black, you jump regularly. But in the blue, you jump as in you're in water. So you kind of want to sometimes time your jumps when the blue is lower. Like right here, for example. You know what? Not worth it. What can I say? Oh, Eddie? What do you got for me? I don't know. I think I prefer an E, my guy. Yeah, that one's actually not that bad. I think it's mainly just kind of that spike jumping area for the water that's more so the issue that I take where I'm like, ooh, that's kind of tough. I mean, it's definitely worse. I did not mean to rewind there. In other games. Oh, right, they just drop out regardless. I seem to have created a problem for myself. It's fine. Oh, this one. I don't care for this one that much. Wait, don't more fall? Oh, no. I thought more kept falling there. Never mind, maybe my memory's just bad. Gluttonous. Wait, did I say gluttonous? Okay, and here is the alternate entrance for Centaur Man. So he's kind of your typical time stopper in this one. The way that it works though is all of his shots will like bounce off the wall. So you actually kind of want to be as far away from the wall as possible so that way you don't get hit by the shot. Which I'm doing a very bad job of right now. Oh, you're denying an extra life for an E-tank? Yeah, what can I say? Gotta drink up. I got off that shot first. Okay, still got it off. Got it. Nice. And that's Centaur Man. That's all 8 of our Robot Masters as well. And with that, we also have Beat. And now we have Mr. X. Now there's one jump in this stage that is not necessary, but the reward is so good. But the problem with that jump is it is a nightmare and will literally cost you a life. Oh god, I love this background, I love this music. I love this game, man. Just like the soundtrack, so I mentioned that a lot of the Mega Man games kind of have this like distinct sound to their soundtrack where it's like if I hear a Robot Masters theme, I can be like, oh, okay, that's from this game, even if I can't sometimes identify who it is in particular. And like Mega Man 6 has this kind of like this whine to it. It's a lot different than like the Genesis whine. Not like the drink, but like, you know, this like kind of like cry. I really just like 6's. Okay, so this is the jump here. So what you need to do is you need to hit that with power with the power form. I don't think anything else works on it. Yeah, so you need to hit this with the power form. But as we saw, the power form has a ridiculously short length. So you have to be really careful with this jump here, because if you don't, then you just hit the spike. So it's like, not only do you have to like fire it off when you get to the other side, but you also gotta make that jump. It's very, very tricky. It's probably like the toughest jump, I would say, in the game. But it's not necessary. But I want to do it because the reward on the other side is so worth it. Yeah? Oh. So I really want to see if we can pull this off. This may be foolish. Ah, it's so tough. It's so tough. It's like a little baby jump, like a... Oh, okay. Alright, no, no, no. 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 Okay, alright, hold up. I'm gonna have to release the hound. Okay. She is investigating. Hopefully that is not too loud. I kind of just want to use Silver Tomahawk to kill this thing. Alright. Okay, so you really... So let me... I want to try timing it, practicing it on this one down here. One. No, so it's... It's gotta be even more of a little baby hop, or... That's so tough! It's such a tough jump. Because I don't, yeah, you can't just walk over it. Sorry, y'all, I'm just experimenting right here to see what's the best way to do this. Because even there, where I just did that little jump, I think that was too much. I feel like I gotta jump later than I think. Yeah, okay. You jump later than you think you would have to. Oh! I mean, it's better to just fall and not die, but I want to get this because I want to show you how cracked this is on the other side. Yes! Got it! Alright, so look at... Just feast your eyes on what is going to happen here. So, already a couple weapon refills, like, not really that necessary. But you can see there how it fills that out, so... Let's destroy this so I just don't hit my head. Okay, more weapon refills, in case you need those. We really have not been using that many, so... But then, on the other side is where the good stuff is. Yep. That is why you want to do it. 4 extra lives. So any, you know, the lives that I lost during that were made up and then some. I actually don't remember this thing's weakness. Is it Tomahawk? It is Tomahawk. I'm gonna use these guys as weakness. I know I was doing Buster only, but it was mainly just for the... I got enough of these. Alright, I needed to get down here. What? Okay, there we go. Maybe with the, I think with the power form you can actually reverse the direction of them. I could be wrong though. It could be fake news. Let's go ahead and refill some of our Tomahawk with that. Oh. Dang, these guys take more bullets than I thought. Those jumps always are like tight jumps. I won't need jet for this. I think that may just be death. I was like tempted to jump down there, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's just death. It's not like Wire in Mega Man 4. So I spent the new video, I hope it wears out. Hey, I appreciate it, Tim, thank you. Yeah, I'm not that optimistic, to be honest with you. I think I'm probably just gonna have to use a backup one that I had, and like, as I was kind of saying earlier, it's like, well, why not just use the backup to start? And it's, you know, I think the original upload, I like the edits in that one a little bit more, for conveying the points. And I also just like, it's just kind of the principle of it, you know? And, you know, the backup video, there's nothing to stop that one from potentially getting claimed down the line, too, in the same way. And then, you know, what do I do there? So, but I appreciate it, you know, we'll see how everything turns out with it. Oh wait, isn't this guy's weakness Tomahawk? Wait a second, did I screw up and the last guy wasn't Tomahawk? Because I'm pretty sure this guy is. Like, legitimately. Also, this guy's really annoying if I remember. Oh, one shot. There we go. I think the thing that just bothers me most about the situation is the fact that YouTube is like, nope, we can't provide any other info. And it's just like, what? Like, that's the most frustrating part to me. Is like, my students who are working with material that they've never read before do a better job at providing specific answers than YouTube does. Also, I had no idea why I even tried to do it from that end when you could just slide in there. Oh, wasn't enough thing. Also, yeah, Power Man also, or Power, no, it is the same jump height. Would it be possible to act out the clips that got claimed? Let me just say some of them are a little scandalous. it's not exactly like the... So, okay, well, let me go ahead and explain. So, like, the two movies that I'm talking about that I had mentioned in the tweets are The Graduate and Oldboy. If you have never seen the two of them, I'll give you the brief setup for The Graduate. And it's that Benjamin Braddock is this kid, and he is home from college, and he doesn't really know what to do with his life. So what happens is, after a party, he is... ends up taking his neighbor Mrs. Robinson home, and she kind of seduces him, and they get into a long affair. And it's like, that's a weird setup for a movie, but it kind of tackles, like, you know, other characters get introduced and everything like that. You get more complexity to them, and it just kind of becomes this, like, examination of, like, you know, if you have, and like with a sense of direction in life, you know, whether like what you do and what decisions do you make and everything like that. And it has a very, very iconic ending that honestly some of you may be familiar with, even if you've never seen the movie. Yeah, so there's that. So what I'm saying is that some of the scenes, a little... I don't show anything in the video. But sometimes Ben will be, like, in bed without a shirt and everything like that with Mrs. Robinson. I don't think acting that out would necessarily be the best. Did they not say what clip it was called that for? No, so they did, but it was, like, pretty much any time that I used footage of Oldboy. Like, yeah, there were some times that, like, I'm using footage and it didn't, but, like, most of the time I'm just using any footage of Oldboy. It got that. And I'm like, guys, what's going on here? But yeah, I just kind of wanted to, I wanted to do a video. You know, I've kind of been, you know, just with you know, life and everything. I just kind of wanted to do something a little bit different. And so I just kind of had this idea when I was in the car a couple weeks ago, where I was like, you know what? I'm thinking about this movie a lot recently. I was thinking about the ending of The Graduate, and I'm like, kind of want to do a video talking about both of those and how they kind of are similar despite being such different movies. And so, oh no! I have 9 lives, it's fine. So yeah, it was just kind of had the idea, and I just kind of got to it, and I was like, this is gonna be very different from anything else that I do, but I want to see how it goes. And I'm not gonna lie, this experience is really deterring me from wanting to do any other content on movies. Sometimes movie studios are really productive. Well, but that's the thing though, is like, it's not even the movie studios that are claiming me. So like, if it was the Criterion Collection, Neon, or Show East, which have like the different rights for the different movies. Like Neon has the rights to distribution for Oldboy in the United States, and Show East holds it for Korea. Like, if it was one of those, I would understand that a bit more. I still think that it's fair use, but I'd understand that a little bit more. My main issue is that these companies that are claiming it, from what I have seen, have absolutely no correlation with the distribution, the production, whatever, of these movies. And so it's just like, well, wait a second, why do they get the claiming, get the revenue from it, if they have no correlation? And that's when I was really trying to be like YouTube, like, hey, why do they get the claimants? And they wouldn't give me anything. And that's why I was getting really frustrated. Why was I not jumping there? Now this guy, as long as you're just smart about where you're standing, unlike where I just was. I appreciate that I don't have to jump over those, and they just go over my head. It punishes you for jumping in neutral. Do it with one of those inflatable muscle suits, like anchor arms. God, it's so wonderful that I can pick those up without feeling like I have wasted, just because I have the energy balancer. Okay, well, we're just gonna do this the safe way. I know you can just jump across, but... We'll take that free E-tank there. But yeah, it's really strange how like the copyright system seems to work with YouTube, because it like the way that like if a company like this is able to capitalize on it, and if they don't have any connection whatever to the IP, then it is very much taking advantage of a system that deters you from wanting to appeal. YouTube offers the ability to appeal, but like doing it is such a huge risk, because again, the person who, because YouTube, they say they don't have any kind of decision in it, it's just the people who claim, those people that rejected the dispute also get to determine the appeal. And it's like, usually these are big companies, so why would they, you know, they got the money to spare, they got the stuff, they can essentially do scare tactics in order to stop you from doing it. There's no reason for them not to. So you know, people that capitalize on the system, if they are, it deters you from appealing, so that way they either just like, oh, okay, well, they're not going to upload the video or whatever, or if somebody does upload the video, then yeah, they get to get the revenue from it. I don't want to be real. I don't think this video is going to do that well, so there's probably not going to be that much revenue. But again, it's still the principle of it that more so bothers me. Jetpack is so useful. Yeah, Rush Jet in this game is incredible. Oh, they just blow up after a predetermined amount of time. Oh, nice. Actually. Okay, so you actually don't want to push this block down here, because if you do, yeah, it shuts off this egg enemy here, but you also lock yourself out of an E. And you never want to lock yourself out of an E. Especially because in situations like right now, where I'm about to die, you know what sounds great? An E. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if you guys can hear my dogs going crazy downstairs. Kosi just barks and sets everybody else off, so I may have to go try and do something about that. Even the dog is upset about it. Yeah, hold on, let me go try and stop Kosi real fast. I'll be right back. Okay, that was it. So what happened, there was a car just, I guess, out front, and she was barking at that. So I just closed the blinds. Wait, don't you just use jet here? Well, now there's a good sync where I actually could probably get away with charge shots. I just had a bad sync in the beginning. Alright, Mr. X is defeated. My scheme for world domination has failed-y, but I still have enough power to destroy you. What? I like how Mega Man just, like, jumps backwards in shock. Who would have guessed? Let the final battle begin. That aged really well. Got like kind of a pagoda style castle in this game. And get ready for the song. If this truly was the last Mega Man game with Wily, this is like the perfect send-off song in my opinion. I think it is so good. And that's what I mean about that kind of like whining sound. Is like this feels like a lament of just like, hey, we're wrapping up this era of Mega Man here. Okay, now this segment coming up here can be a little tough. It's not here. It's on this next stretch here. I actually think I was foolish there. Oh, I actually made it work. I thought when I used all my jet, I'm like, oh, I just cooked myself. Oh no, I was dumb. I should have initiated them earlier, so I think I do have to go back to the beginning, right? Yeah. At least these blocks are all destroyed still. Kind of failed. Yeah, there are Mega Man games have some typos in it. There's in the original X collection that came out, Sigma at the very end after you beat him went, "Why X? Why you done this to us?" And I really like that. They changed it in the X like this collection for like newer platforms, which is unfortunate. But I really like "Why you done this to us." Feels like very early internet humor to me. Just Sigma is just very well versed in that apparently. Oh, I did it again, man! Surviving the gauntlet just to die to a regular jump. Yeah, I did it twice. It's honestly, you know what may be better is just to eat the hit from the robot and then just go down that way. Maybe a safer way to do it. Sigma does have access to the morphogenic field. True! Alright, what if I eat that and it, no, I didn't, it still went. Son of a bitch. It's alright, I only got like 6 more. I'm not getting a game over. If I get a game over off of this, I'm shutting off the stream. The stream will be coming off. There was nothing anybody could do about it. It's just, I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to stop the stream. And it's just, we'll never speak of this again. This VOD will be eradicated from history. Everybody, don't bring that into the world. I almost wanted that. I'm just taking a bunch of hits from basic enemies trying to get down here again. Right there. Literally 1984. Hey! No. No, 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 no. Don't die to that guy. Okay. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay. Oh, you son of a gun. No, I knew I did it. I didn't know I did it wrong time there. No, bro, what is happening? Is this the generational throw? I've died, what, 4 times here? This is not looking good. This is... I won't say it's as bad as dying the Chill Penguin twice and losing a race because of, but this is getting there. This is getting there. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Hold on. There's a block that I could break and potentially just skip all of this. Well, now I kind of want to die to figure out what that is. Okay, we got it. That's one. Oh, you son of a gun. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it. Little baby hop. That's the way to do it. Don't do a full-on jump. You just noticed? Yeah, I was too locked in. I was looking at the ground. Oh, dang it. Oh, come on, man. Alright, fine, be that way. Ow. Alright, I don't remember what this boss is, to be honest with you. I know there's a dragon at one point in this castle. This may be the dragon. Okay, I think this is the dragon. Yep. Now, what is your weakness? I feel like Nightman just makes a lot of sense, you know? Like the knight beats the dragon. Yeah. Okay, that was not it. Then if that's not the case, I think it's Yamato Spear. We will be using an E-Tank. Which I guess that makes... Okay. Oh, it's definitely Spear. Okay, stop hitting me. I'm getting real tired of your shit, bro. What? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm winning this. How did that not kill? Okay. Alright, we did it. K. George rolls worst castle run, asked to lead the Mega Man fandom. Listen, this is not a high point for me. This is definitely not a high point for me. Oh, but they gave me an E-Tank. That was nice of them. Oh, those are the guys you could send backwards with this one. Oh, you can one-shot those guys through the shield? What? Whoa, that's pretty cool. Took half my health to figure that out, but... okay, so this is, again, as I stated, one of the nice things about, like, later Mega Man games is just the fact that, like, when the invisible blocks show up, you probably have something in your tool belt in order to skip past them. Wait a second. I'm tempted. I actually don't remember the last time I have ever taken this path. Oh, okay, it just forced me out. I didn't even really have a opportunity to stop myself. These look like very perilous pits, I was gonna say. That is too much of a risk for me, honestly. Eee! Slide. There you go. What was this one? Oh, you! I like this guy's design. Yo, stay back. Yo, stay back, bro. I'm kind of getting messed up, though. Hold up. I think your weakness is Fire Blast. Nope. It's gonna be Flame Blast. We Ignite? Nope. Tomahawk? Not really. Centaur Flash? No. Oh, you're weak to Windstorm, 100%. Oh, the fans! Ah! Yeah, you actually want to use the fan to get you across there. Yeah, it's fine. I'll skip past the help. No! Hey, hey, hey! Let me get up there. The layout of this room made me think that there was going to be an Eddie. I don't know why, because I don't know why Eddie would appear in the castle, but... Wily capsules. I mean, yeah, we are. We're pretty much here at the finish line. Alright, so we'll go ahead and use the weaknesses on all of these, except for Flame Man, who I need to get revenge on. Wait, you're not with the plant barrier? You're not. Wait, no, it's Tomahawk Man. I talked about that last time. You're broken just to see you. Nice and easy there. Let's see who's next. Alright, Plant Man. You are weak to Blizzard. I should better run out here. I think I have one more in the tank. Okay, perfect. Nightman. So that goes for his shield too. Wow. Okay, that really messes him up then. Centaur? Yeah. You're with the knight. Okay, now you are weak to Center Flash. I apologize for if this gives anybody headaches or epilepsy. That's not the intention. The old Mega Man games, they're flashing. Okay. Alright, where's Flame Man? I need redemption. Oh, you're Tomahawk. You're weak to Plant. Which I unfortunately used most of already. Okay, well, I did most of your help with it. Hold still. Alright, here's my redemption. Okay, good start. Got him. There we go. Okay, so technically I've beaten all of them with just the Buster. Maybe not in the promised way, but... And you are weak to Fire Blast. Or Flame Blast. Alright. Off to Wily. Oh, gosh dang it. Oh, Eddie! Let's go. It's my guy. That may be a guaranteed E-Tank, to be perfectly honest with you. How does Wily finance these castles? I mean, he has a college degree. He's got doctorates. Okay, so this guy will do a lot of damage if he lands on you. So keep the slide handy. Oh gosh, dog's going crazy here for the final boss. Oh gosh. We're gonna pop an E. Gosh dang it, I'm just jumping into these at this point. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Alright. Final phase. I got 6 E-Tanks, we're good. I do very much like these little swirl projectiles he throws out, though. No. I'm trying to get him to come down to the actual level. I ate my jump there. Oh my god, it keeps like eating my jump. Bro, I pressed the jump button there. Oh my god. This is not going well. I mean, I have enough E-Tanks, it's fine. Ooh, I almost got hit there. Okay, we're just gonna use the E. He's not coming down here to ground level for me to... Okay, thank you. Get down here! Oh my god, I don't know why, if there's like some sort of like frame with like, when some transition is happening, but like I feel like my jump is getting eaten. Oh, so close. That's it. And there we go! And as some call me Johnny pointed out, oh my god, he brought a rope! We got him! Dr. Wily. In jail. Triumphant at last, Mega Man arrested the notorious Dr. Wily and brought him to justice. Sentenced to prison for his crimes. Dr. Wily now rules over a prison cell. At long last, the world is at peace. And we get a cute little medley here for the credits. Look at all these guys that I murdered. I do like that gallop sound they use a lot, though. Yeah, that's Mega Man 6. Nice and easy. Definitely a lot easier than the other ones, but that marks 2 Mega Man games that we have officially not gotten a game over in. Honestly, I wish it was more, but 1, 2, and 3 kicked my ass. 4, Wily kicked my ass. And this is the official end, as I said, of the NES era of Mega Man games. Our next Mega Man game, technically, that came out would have been Mega Man X in... Let me double check the year. December 17th, 1993. Mega Man, this one came out in... Oh, interesting. So, let me see. So, actually, this came out in just 2 months before Mega Man X. It came out in October. So, Mega Man X released, yes, and it was released. So, Mega Man X came out a year... It came out in 1994 in January. Or let's see. December 14th? It doesn't... Wait, hold up. Hold up. So it came out 1994 in January. So even then... Wait, hold up. Did Mega Man 6 come out after Mega Man... Yeah, Mega Man 6 came out after Mega Man X. Interesting. Came out 2 months after. Huh. And then Mega Man 7, which is going to be the next one in our playthrough, came out in 1995. So it would have been a year after Mega Man X. There's a really good YouTube video talking about how fast Mega Man 7 was turned around. Let me see if I can find the video real fast. I think it was maybe Jay's reviews. He's done a lot of the Mega Man games, but yeah, he says, yeah, in the thumbnail, this was made in only 3 months. I remember that video being pretty good. You get your own ass this time? True. I love this end credit song as well. Big fan of this. To be continued, despite the fact that we bloody arrested Wily and everything like that. But that is Mega Man 6. Hope y'all enjoyed. I had a good time going through this one. I actually did this one in shorter time than a lot of the other Mega Man games. Mega Man 7, like I said, is next on the list as we move into the next block. And Mega Man 7 isn't too crazy hard. But the final Wily fight in that game is brutal. The final form of Wily in that game is going to take us a while. I can already tell you that. And Mega Man has jump, slide, so yeah, that's going to be fun. Now, I am actually heading out of town this week for work. I will be gone Monday through Friday, so there probably won't be any stream this upcoming week here. There may be one on Saturday, maybe Sunday, depending on when I'm back. But, yeah, no Monday, Wednesday, Friday stream like I have been doing for the past, 2 weeks. But, we'll go ahead and call it there. So, thank you all for coming in and hanging out and joining. You know, I'm going to figure out what to do with the YouTube video here. So, hopefully, again, should have something like that soon. Maybe the video will be out here soon. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out as always, and have a great rest.